Hi, I'm Marshall. I'm the owner of Going Gear, and this is the quick and dirty review of the Nitecore TM36. Alright, here we are with the Nitecore TM36. Some basic information about it. 1800 lumens on max output, 1100 meters of beam distance. Pretty crazy beam distance on this thing. Goes out really, really far. Luminous SBT70 LED in here goes all the way down to 50 lumens where you get a lot better runtime, and you have a little LCD screen right here so you can see the information about all the different modes and outputs and battery life and everything. We'll show you that better here in just a second. Some other stuff that comes with it, this thing does weigh a decent amount, so it comes with the shoulder strap. This is the mounting parts to get the shoulder strap on there. You have the user manual, warranty information, a lot going on with this light. Definitely take a look at the user manual. You also have a charging adapter, so this battery pack is rechargeable. This is the included battery pack that comes with it, and you've got a charging port here on the back of the light. So there's the adapter to do that. You can also take the battery pack off, and with another adapter, you can actually charge it separately. So that's kind of a cool feature that it has. Let's take a look at the LED down in there, see if we can get some light so you can kind of see it. So luminous SBT70 LED, massive reflector, gives you a nice focus beam, great distance on this thing. Lots of heat sinking on the head. You've got a lot of power running through this thing, so it does generate a decent amount of heat, but lots of heat sinking, lots of surface area to help dissipate that heat. On the back side of the head, you have a tripod mount. Kind of nice if you want to have that directional light without having to hold on to the light. Here's that charging port again. Here's the battery pack. So this is the same battery pack that they sell separately. It's the MBP52 battery pack that you can use on the TM11, TM15, TM26. So it stands to reason that if this battery pack works on the smaller light, smaller battery pack will work on this light, and it does indeed. Watch the extended version of this video and I'll show you that this battery pack does work on this light. Makes it kind of an interesting stubby little guy. And I also compare those two lights when we go outside. But I do that in the extended video. Okay, so anyway, let's talk about the interface on this guy. So the interface is controlled by this switch right here. It's the same as a camera shutter switch, where you do the half press and you get the autofocus, full press and you get the shutter release. Same kind of concept on this. So this one, if you do the half press, it goes into your lower outputs. And each time you do the half press, it'll cycle through your lower outputs. Full press to turn it off. Full press from off and it goes straight into your max output of the 1800 lumens, 1100 meters. Half press from that and it'll go into the high of the 800 lumens. You can see you can cycle between those two. There is a memory on the half press, no memory on the full press. Full press will always default to that max output. You also have some flashing modes. Double click while it's on, it goes into strobe. Half press you have SOS. Half press you have beacon. And then you also have a lockout mode. So when you have it turned on, do a press and hold. It'll flash. It'll say lockout. Each time you press that switch, it'll say lockout. Press and hold and it'll get you out of that. You can also just loosen up the battery pack a little bit. Switch doesn't work at all. So if you're doing long-term storage, it's a good idea. Take the battery pack off or just loosen it up. Okay, let's talk about this little screen right here. So kind of a cool feature that it has on there. Bunch of good information on there. So when it's off, you can see the standby voltage. You can see that's the only thing you get when you do that. But when you turn it on, bunch of good information. So you can see, let's actually pause it. So we have 3.6 volts, talks about the voltage of the battery pack. And we'll charge this before we go outside so it's fully topped up. You've got a little battery meter. You've got a runtime. You've got the temperature of the light, so thermal protection built in here. You can start to see when the light's starting to overheat, when it's going to cut your output. And then this is my favorite screen. So you got 180 meters, shows you the throw, talks about the level, talks about the lumen output. And as you switch between different outputs, you can see it changes. Really cool feature that it has on there. And then of course all your other stuff changes as well. Your runtime is going to change. A lot of times the voltage will drop when you get to the higher outputs. Good information on that little screen. Very, very useful. Okay, so anyway, that is the interface and everything of the Nitecore TM36. Let's go ahead and take this outside and we'll show you how it does outside. Alright, we're outside with the Nitecore TM36. Let's go ahead and give this guy a try. Dockhouse down there on the lake is about 100 feet away. This thing can do 1100 meters, so obviously 100 feet is no problem at all. We'll shine it around a little bit. And if you want to see it go out to a further distance, check the link in the description. We'll go out to a further distance just to show you what it can do at a little bit more of a range. But let's show you those lower outputs just so you can see what they look like. Even the very lowest one gets out there 100 feet, no problem. We'll zoom in just so you can see that lowest output by itself is lighting stuff up pretty well down there. And then of course all the higher ones will do even better. And then the highest, you can see So very, very focused beam. You know, a lot of the flashlights I show light up that whole dock house and everything around it really, really well. But you can see the hotspot on this isn't really lighting up that entire dock house at once. Very focused beam, definitely meant for distance. For up close kind of stuff, you're going to get kind of tunnel vision. You know, once you skip before 100 feet or so, you can kind of see that very bright light just washes out everything around it. You get kind of a tunnel vision. So this is definitely meant for distance. If you're doing up close kind of stuff, I'd check out another light or maybe use it in conjunction with this one. But anyway, there you go. That is the Nitecore TM36. Pretty crazy distance light. A lot of cool features on it. If you like it, you can buy it from us at goinggear.com. Any questions or comments, you can reach me in the comments or any of my guys at goinggear.com. And that's it. Thanks for watching.